No P38 content today, but we've got something slightly better. We have behind me a Land Rover Defender 90, which is of course the TD5, which is the most raved about diesel engine in these. Story is with this, we're actually going to be raffling this off very, very soon on our competition site. So you might have seen before, I've mentioned myself and a couple of friends that have got a competition site called Victri. From the back of doing all of the Range Rover P38 content, we've had sort of big interest on our socials, on my personal socials, on the Land Rovers of Devon page that I've got, which is obviously a spin-off to Cars and Cuppers. And me and the boys are thinking recently, what can we do on Victri, where we're currently giving away smaller prizes like little tech items and stuff like that. We want to start getting into the cars, and I think with the momentum that I'm getting off of the Range Rover P38, we all sort of come up with the idea to think, let's do a Land Rover as our first giveaway. Obviously we're not giving this away for free, we're going to be doing tickets and stuff, but over the next couple of weeks we're going to film loads of content on this, and hopefully one of you will be winning this for probably around a tenner. That's right, Felix, isn't it? Probably do something around a tenner where you can win this, and it'll be really good odds. So yeah, so just a little recap. Obviously I've got Cars and Cuppers, which is our sort of regular monthly events that we do at a local farm shop in Exeter. About a year ago, or maybe at the beginning of the year, I started up Land Rovers of Devon, which is a bit of a spin-off to it. So we do like Land Rover drives, we do Land Rover meetups, we've done like Cotswolds tours, and all of that sort of stuff. Hence why I wanted to get a Land Rover in the first place, which is sort of the reason why I bought the Range Rover P38. So there'll be some people on here who subscribe to the YouTube channel and have a look at all the BMW 36 stuff, and probably not really getting the idea on why I switched to the Land Rover or the Range Rover, but it's because I needed something for Land Rovers of Devon. And now, like I say, since we've done loads of videos on the P38, I've had a lot of interest in all the videos, it's got really good interaction and engagement. So today we've been out locally and bought this Land Rover Defender 90, which is awesome. We'll have a little walk around it. Obviously everyone loves the Land Rover Defender. We could have done like a Range Rover P38, or we could have done a Range Rover L322 to give away, but obviously the most common thing in the Land Rover bracket is a Defender. So Felix has been having a look over the last couple of days and come across this one, which we picked up at a good deal. It needs a few bits doing to it, which we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks. We're hoping to raffle it around 1st of December, and someone will have it in time for Christmas. But as you see, we'll talk about some of the modifications and stuff that's had on it. So it's currently on a lift kit, so it's a lot higher than a normal Defender. We don't know any of the specs on that at the minute, Felix, do we? Not off the top of our head anyway. It's got these overfinch wheels, which we don't actually like, but it's got the best tyres on. It's got the BF Goodrich tyres, but we will be changing the wheels. So if anyone's got any wheels for a Defender that would suit this, we're saying what, black? Yeah, maybe black, or we could go all silver depending on what they are, but we basically, yeah, we're not a fan of these overfinch wheels. So if anyone wants to buy these overfinch wheels off of us, let us know. I take it, would we include the tyres or get new tyres for the wheels that we end up getting? Just leave them on, yeah. So yeah, it's had a lift kit. We've got a snorkel, which we will use later, won't we, Felix? Is that a proper snorkel? Is it just a look? Well, actually, it's got to be on it. So the little bits like this, obviously, see, it's absolutely filthy at the minute because it is wet, it's miserable, currently on Dartmoor. It's going to need a few little cosmetic bits like these side rails and stuff. We'll have a little look inside. That's all right, Felix. If I jump up, well, before I jump up on in, we've got some sort of bucket seats, which is quite cool. Try and jump up in. So basically, inside, it's a typical Defender, isn't it? It is what it is. What you see is what you get. It's on good miles as well, so it's on 134,000 miles, and yeah, it's an absolute honey, to be fair. Felix, do you remember how we it's got a detachable steering wheel? Do you remember how we do it? See if I can do it. Each side. I can't get to the other side, but we'll try. Yeah. Oh yeah, so no one's going to be stealing this in any hurry, so if you end up winning it, you don't have to worry about people stealing it. So let's put that back on. How's it work, Felix?
Maybe I'll do that in a bit.
You'll do that in a bit because I'll end up breaking it. We'll take it off for a minute. But other than that, inside it's got Alcantara roof, which is quite cool. So matey, who we bought it off, has done some bits to it, put like speaker system and that. We obviously need to tidy it up, so obviously the perks of my job, I will be doing a full detail on this over the next week or so, because we want to get some photos of it, don't we, for the site, because we're going to get like we're going to take it to a 360 turntable and get some photos of it like that. It's got a spare wheel on the back as well, which is cool. It's got all the one-piece windows, so it's got like the modern style windows on it. It's got all like the uprated lights. We'll have a look in the back. I think all the back's got is all of our camera gear, but we'll have a little look in anyway. And it's got Jasmine's Michael Kors bag, which is funny. But yeah, all of this looks fairly good, doesn't it? Looks fairly new. But all of this will be completely cleaned out. So over the next sort of few days, I'm going to do a full detail on it inside and out, machine polish it, maybe even ceramic coat it, just so then when we're taking it out for content over the next couple of weeks before we raffle it, it should be a lot easier to clean and keep on top of. But that is the Land Rover Defender. So you can basically check out Victri to find out a little bit more about what we're going to be doing on this, because we're going to be doing a lot more content on Victri. Obviously I'll try and keep this YouTube channel just for the Range Rover content, but as and when I can I will film some stuff on this car. We literally picked it up in Totnes, which is not too far away from Dartmoor, so we've come up to Dartmoor today just to basically get some content on it. Might quickly head to there's a nice little Ford local to here. We might go and get some content of it now. We can get some videos of going through the Ford and just seeing what it's all about. But other than that, for you, anything else to say really? I don't think so, is there? That's just it really. Like I say, what you see is what you get with it. It's got the lights and that at the top as well, which is quite cool. We'll go to the Ford, get some content, and make sure obviously check out Victri in that link down below to find out exactly what we're going to be doing with this Defender. So just down at Bovey Ford, gonna film a couple of little bits down there. As you can see behind me, we've got a lovely Ford, and it's wet and it's miserable, so it's quite good conditions when you're out in a old Land Rover Defender. So Felix is just spinning it around and get some photos through it. But like we were saying, we're gonna try and get this Land Rover all smartened up. There's a few little bits that we will need to do on it. Obviously I've got a detailing business and stuff, so I can get that all sorted. But if you see anything on the next couple of videos that you think it might be worth us having a look at, might be worth us getting fixed, and let us know, as we want it to be absolutely mint when we get around to raffling it off. But it'd be an awesome prize for someone, especially if you can win it for like a tenner or whatever. But yeah, just a few little cosmetic bits. We definitely want to get the wheels sorted out. So yeah, if you've got any wheel recommendations for us, then let us know. But yeah, let's wait for Felix to come back and I can film him going through the Ford at North Bovey. To be fair, because we've had a lot of rain, it does look quite deep. I think it's quite a lot deeper over this side here on the left compared to what it is here. So as long as Felix stays on the right, we should be fine. But we do come here for like Land Rover drives, so when we do our Land Rover Dartmoor drives, we tend to meet up here and a few people send it on through and we get some photos and all that sort of stuff, and then around there you just follow it all the way back around and it leads it back on through. But yeah, we'll wait for Felix to get here and then we'll film him going through the Ford. I think I hear Felix. I hear the TD5 wafting through the country lanes. Turns out I don't know where he's gone. I think he's run off with Jasmine. So he's either that or he's got lost or got told off. But I'm currently getting soaked. Here we go, I hear him, he's back. I thought he'd run off with my missus then. Is he back? No, it's some bikers. Oh, it's going to be pretty wild. Watch them go through instead. Are they going to come through here? Oh, there's Felix. Got them all coming back. Go on, my boy. We've got the bikers and Felix. Go on, Felix. Don't sink it now. Send it on through. And then we'll get the bikers as well. Look at that. See, one of you will be able to do this soon for £9.95, which would be mad. Lovely stuff. Okay, see if we can get the bikers. Where? Are they going to go through? Let's have a look. Call that brave. Expertly done. Expertly done that was.
Clear out, Rick.
Yeah, get on. That's mad.
You want to stay closer to the rock, it's shallower. It's only deep, this bit. That's good. Look at that.
It's mad. Oh!
That's not good, is it? Get it in neutral.
Wait, are you recording that?
Oh, he's taking it.
So that's a little rundown on the Defender 90. We're keen to hear from you to see what you think that we need to do to this Defender to get up to scratch. Obviously we want it to be as mint as we possibly can. Obviously all the Defenders, they're all going to suffer with some issues and stuff, but it's just about getting this nice for someone. So if they do decide to keep the car rather than the cash alternative, it'll be a lovely Defender for them to use out and about, and obviously it'll make an awesome sort of pre-Christmas present. If we give this away, it'll probably be around what, the 21st, 22nd of December. So it'll be just in time for Christmas. So we've got enough time to do as much as we can to get it mint. Obviously there's a few cosmetic bits on it. I'll be doing a full detail on it to get it all mint. I'll even try and ceramic coat it, because like I said earlier, at least then when we're out and about using it, it will just be a lot easier to keep on top of. I think the biggest thing at the minute for us is sort the wheels out, because we want it to sort of look original. We don't really like the overfinch wheels, and there's a few other little cosmetic bits that will get painted. We might even paint like the arches and stuff, like colour code them. Or we could leave them black but get them treated just so it looks like actual black, because when it's dry it looks grey. But yeah, other than that, obviously we'll try and film some little videos on it. We want to try and like do some little sort of Instagram challenges and that as well, don't we, for Victri and for Land Rovers of Devon. Just about filming some cool content that we can use to push over the next couple of weeks and build a bit of a bigger audience for the Land Rover stuff. But yeah, other than that, if there's anything you want to see in particular, drop a comment down below, let us know. If there's any like modifications you want us to do to it, or if there's any changes that we desperately need to do to it to get it up to scratch, then please let us know. But other than that, I'll get back to the Range Rover P38 in the upcoming videos, so make sure you stay tuned to find out a little bit more about what's going with the P38, because we're having all of the mechanical work that's being done to it over the next sort of week or so. And then hopefully we can get that on the road as well. And then all being well, both of these will be at the Land Rovers of London meet or at the beginning of December. So this and the P38 could potentially be heading to London from Exeter. But other than that, I'm waffling. I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Ciao.